What's going on, all you bagel lovers out there? Today, I am going to be proving to you, as well as myself, that I know what I'm doing when I'm playing the Pokemon TCG online. Today, we're going to be playing this Hops Zacian Iron Valiant build that I've been seeing floating around. I think it's really fun. It's really silly to cheese your opponents and just take out their basics immediately without attaching any energy. It's pretty insane. The majority of the matches that I played are very quick, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be good content, but I'm gonna put it in there because that's like what the deck is supposed to be doing. It's supposed to do that, and so like illustrating what the deck is supposed to do is probably pretty important. There are a couple other matches that went a little longer, but yeah, overall, I think this deck is cool. And yeah, let's get into the deck list. Before I get into the deck list, I just want to say thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. And if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you like Pokemon content, I do some Pokemon card openings here and there when I have stuff to open. But I've been trying to do mostly TCG online stuff just because I've been playing the card game a lot lately. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm heading with that content. If you have any suggestions or things you want to watch, let me know, and I'll try and make that stuff happen. So yeah, anyway, like I said, really appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and let's get into the rest of this video. Okay, so Hops Iron Valiant. Let's get into this. The basic idea of the deck is to get your Valiants and your Zacians and just kind of switch around your Valiants with various switch cards. You got Surfer, you got the regular switch, you got Jet Energies, and just move those 20 damage around with Tachyon Bits to take out the basic Pokemon of your opponent. Most basics only have like 80 HP max, so like most basics that evolve into like a stage 2, and we're in a pretty slower kind of stage 2-y format, so the Zacian's quick burst of attacks is pretty awesome. And accompany that with the Iron Valiant, you're doing like 70 to the active, or 90 to the active, 120 to the active, and then 70 to the bench, because you just really kind of just want to get 2 Valiants in play. 3 just clogs your bench up. It's crazy. We got the 2 Snorlax. If you guys haven't played any of the Hop stuff, like this is obviously the new format stuff, or the new Journey Together stuff. We'll start with Hop Zacian. Hop Zacian has Insta Strike for 1 colorless energy. It does 30 damage and 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. This might not sound like super impressive, but when you pair it up with Snorlax, Hop Snorlax, which its ability is Extra Helpings, lets your Hops Pokemon do 30 more damage. You pair that with the Postwick, which lets your Hops Pokemon do 30 more damage, and the Hops Choice Band, which is like an absolutely disgusting broken card. It's crazy. It lets your Hops Pokemon's attack cost like 1 colorless less. So that first attack from Zacian that is 1 colorless, you can attack for free. You just attach the Choice Band and you can attack for nothing, which is absolutely insane. And it does more damage. So like that 30 damage becomes 120 damage really quick, and it's not very hard to get in play with like Arven and the Hops bag. Like it's wild. But anyway, back to the Pokemon. We got 1 Mew just for a nice little pivot when you're trying to move your Valiants around, and then also to draw cards. Like there's a lot of times where you run out of cards just because you're utilizing all your switch cards and all your tool card attachments and stuff like that. So Mew can be very helpful. Then we got the Hops Cramorant. You guys don't know about Hops Cramorant. This card has an attack for 1 colorless energy. It does 120 damage, but you can only use it when there's 3 or 4. Your opponent has 3 or 4 prize cards remaining. If not, it doesn't do anything. This might sound silly, but it actually comes in handy. Like right in the middle of the game, you just start with Zacian, keep a Cramorant on the bench, and when the time comes for Cramorant to make its glorious entrance, like if they knock out your Zacian, send up Cramorant, you hit for 210 on any Pokemon, which is super useful. I definitely used Cramorant a lot more than I was thinking initially. I played I played Cramorant a lot in like pre-release because it was perfect for pre-release. You just start it and your opponent starts 4 prize cards, so you just spam Cramorant the whole time and knock out pretty much everything in the game because Cramorant can do a lot of damage if you have all of the modifiers like Snorlax and the Band and the Stadium. And I was like, it's probably not gonna be that useful in like the actual meta game, but it is pretty broken. It's pretty insane because yeah, you sit there, do 210 damage, soften up whatever big stage 2 they have going at that point. If the game is still going, most of my games ended in concessions because I just took out the basic Pokemon that my opponent had. So I'm putting all of that in this video too. So just because that's kind of the point of how you win with the deck. But yeah, Cramorant definitely came in clutch. We got 1 Fez, flip the script. Iron Bundle's pretty sick. The Hyper Blower, you can search it out with the Techno Radars that we're running. Got 3 Valiants, the Tachyon Bits. Whenever you move it to the active spot, or whenever the Pokemon moves to the active spot, you can put 2 damage counters on any of your opponent's Pokemon. And like this ability doesn't really get blocked down. The only thing that blocks this ability is like Klefki and Fluttermane. So yeah, it's pretty useful. We got 1 Squawk just for that restart, in the beginning, and 1 Ursaluna to close stuff out at the end. And then our trainers, we already went over the Choice Band, which is probably like the best card from Journey Together, like in this whole Hops deck, or Hops deck variants. Like there's a couple different ones floating around. This is just the first one that I wanted to do a video on because I thought it was the most interesting. It also did better than me in an online tournament the other day. I was playing my Thorns Dragapult build that I'm going to play to Atlanta, and it got 10th place. I got 12th out of like 140 people. So I was like, this is interesting. I'm going to do a video on this because I really like just like the flow of the deck. We got 4 switches, obviously, to get your Valiants in and out of the active. I think the original list had 4 Hops bags. I thought that was like overkill because you really only need 1 or 2. You just need 1 essentially, like early on in the game, to set up your Valiant or your Zacian and your Snorlax. That's it. Having this later on in the game just kind of feels dumb. Like, I mean, not dumb, but like you don't really need it. You want to get your stuff out, and at the end of the game, you're not really looking for Hops bag. Like, so I went down to 2 there just so I can at least have 1 to start. 4 Arven, because Arven is pretty broken in this. You can use Arven to find either your Techno Radar and your future boosters, whatever you need, and then your Choice Bands. I think the original list, I'll link the original list of the tournament play, the one that played in the tournament that did better than me, in the description, but I think I had 4 future boosters, and I was just like, that's too much. Like, I don't need 4. Like, I'm already playing so many switch cards. Like, I just need 2, and then I just will have attach 1 to 1, and if I prize the other one, then they just don't get it. TM Devo is pretty cool. Like, I don't think I used it in any of my matches. Like I said, most of my matches ended pretty abruptly because people just quit because they couldn't play the game. I took out all their stuff before they could really set up. But I think it's a good card to have in here just to like whittle down your opponent's big stage 2s and then just Devo them into a knockout. 1 Night Stretcher to get your stuff back. 4 Postwick. This is the stadium that allows Hops Pokemon to do 3rd more damage when they're in the active spot. 1 Prime Catcher. Prime Catcher's kind of sick in this because you can sit there and like whittle down some Pokemon with Tachyon Bits and then switch them back in, or switch another Pokemon up and then move that Pokemon to the bench and just kind of like manipulate damage that way. And also it works as a pivot to get your Valiant out of the active or your Valiant into the active, depending on which part of the game you're in or which part of the sequencing you're in. 1 Penny is pretty cool. Like being able to penny back damaged Zacian and reset it is pretty awesome because you just get the tool back and the Zacian back and you just rebench it, send it up into the active. At that point, you probably have a few different pivots in play, whether it's a Valiant that has a future booster or a Mew. So Penny's pretty cool. 4 Nest Ball just to find Pokemon as well. Not all the time you're gonna start with the Hops bag or Techno Radar, so Nest Ball's also pretty important. It also lets you find your Fez, your Squawk, and your Ursaluna. So 2 Professor's Research. I want to say the original list had 4. I'm just not a huge fan. Like I know like Professor's Research is like a really powerful card, and I get like what it does. I just don't like when you start with like a bunch of like cards that just aren't playable at that moment, and you have to research them all away. It's just not for me. So I went down to 2, and then 4 Surfer. Surfer's kind of cool in this, just as another switch, and then lets you draw 5 cards. So I really like that because you can whittle down your hand and then use Surfer to. Oh yeah, you got an opinion? You got an opinion on Iron Valiant? Is that what it is? Come on, come on. Okay, fine, don't. My cat wants to be in the video but doesn't. Then, you know, you get your 5 cards and you're having a good time because Surfer's a rad dude. We got 3 Techno Radar, lets you discard a card and find your 2 future Pokemon. The original list had 4, and I was just like, this is overkill. Like, why so many things? Like, I would rather have more Switch cards. Like, this is that's what you need in this deck. So I went down to 3 of these just so I can make sure I can get my Valiants in play early on. Now he's coming up. Now he's coming up. And then 2 Boss's Orders to get your opponent's Pokemon, you know, into the active spot. And then for energies, you got 3 Mist Energies and 4 Jet Energies. Jet Energy is just another little pivot card you can use. Attach Jet Energy, move your Valiant into the active. And then Mist Energy can protect you from like things like Dragapult and like other effects of attacks. So this is a deck list for the video today. Take a moment, look it over. And yeah, I hope you have fun playing this deck, because I did. It was a lot better than I originally anticipated. And yeah, let's get into some matches and show off this wacky little Iron Valiant Hops Zacian deck. Gardevoir. Interesting. This could be a decent matchup if I can get some early damage off and take out some Curlias. Without Curlias, they can't evolve into Guardy, and if they can't evolve into Guardy, there's no game. Starting Cramorant sucks. Hopefully I can draw, like, I don't know, something. I guess Nest Ball for Zacian, and hope I get, like, some way to get Cramorant out of the active. There's enough switch cards in this deck, so shouldn't be too big of an ask. There's enough switch cards and supporters that's, you know, can help me out here for me to top deck. Plus I get a mulligan draw. Living in top deck city, let's go. I'm cool with that though. I like being, there we go. That's a good one, because I'm gonna clear most of this. And we'll just Surfer up. And we'll just Surfer Cramorant out of the active. Target down that routes. Well, they're gonna get 2 more. But now they're, well, they got Mew, so they can draw some. But it's not looking great. Oh, they only had 2 routes, and that's not good. The other 2 must be prized. Alright, what am I gonna top deck? Hopefully something good. Hopefully another switch card. That would be sick. Okay. We'll Hops bag for Snorlax, Zacian. Go ahead and throw down Postwick. Attach. Attach. Techno Radar away. Techno Radar. Oh, dang, one of our Valiants is prized. And our bundle is prized? Boo. That sucks. Is there a world where I throw Squawk down, or do I throw Mew? The more cards I see, the more chances I have to knock out both of these Curlias. So, let's just Squawk. And we'll use Surfer first, right? No. I mean, I kind of want to maximize the cards I'm going to see. So let's use Surfer first just to get Cramorant out of the active. And we'll switch Iron Valiant in and start putting damage on, I guess, one of the routes, right? It's unfortunate that I, Unfortunate that I prized. We'll throw this on. Snorlax. Little Squawk and Seize. Devo would become pretty useful later on, but it's unfortunate that that got drawn right there. Yeah, I guess we just switch into Zacian. I was kind of looking for Prime Catcher, but having Bundle being prized is annoying. Let's put 30 there. That way, like, I think I can knock out whichever one they evolve into Kirlia if I draw. There we go. That's sick. Awesome. I can Jet Energy that one up, put some damage on the bench. Knock out the bench. I'm guessing Kirlia, yeah. Oh, well, the active's gonna get knocked out for sure. And the benched. 90, yeah. 20, 40, 30, 70. Take out both Kirlias, and it's pretty much... No! Hopefully I got a good 6 or a good 5. Dang, I had exactly what I needed, man. Well, I kind of still have an okay chance. I just need one more switch card, and I'll be able to knock out the Kirlia on the bench. Ugh, boo. Oh, what? Makes it even easier for me. I need less cards now. Well, it's like 10 damage. 1, 2. We'll Nest Ball. For Valiant. We'll attach Mist Energy. We'll go there. Oh, I can't use any of those. I need to get like a switch card off of this. We'll just heart of the cards. Okay. Oh, I already attached the dang. Already attached the Jet Energy. Right, already attached the Mist Energy there, so we'll see if they can get Gardevoir off, it'll be unfortunate. That Iono hurt. About to research away all this stuff. I'll probably attach Jet Energy first. Yeah, if they can't get Gardevoir off here, then it's pretty much over. Because I'll just Jet Energy up the other Valiant. Research. Oh no, I don't think they got it. Yeah, I don't think they got it. Oh, please, Iono me into something good. Something I can use. There we go. Bam, 3 switch cards. Sick. They're looking for a way to find Gardevoir. Oh man, they only had, how many they got in the discard for? Okay, well they got there. Shoot. I guess if they take out, I don't think they have a, it doesn't look like they have a Dark Energy. This could get a little sketchy. They're gonna try, they can't knock me out with Gardevoir, so they're probably gonna retreat into Drifloon. But what I can do, is I don't think they have the Dark Energy yet. Can I do enough damage to Gardevoir? I might be able to. Just kind of setting up Drifloon to get KO'd by attacking on bits. I just need one more on this Kirlia to take it out, and I have enough in play. I mean, this one's gonna get killed, so I just need to switch one out. Honestly, leaving the Drifloon alive is kind of funny. I mean, it's doing a lot of damage, but oh, there we go. Nice. Now you switch her back out this guy. Give me enough to kill all of them. And now Cramorant is active and doing 210, I'm pretty sure. So if I can land a hit on Gardevoir and also take out Drifloon and this Kirlia, then I think I'm doing okay. He's doing 210. Alright, let's switch into Valiant. And we'll take out damage there. Then Prime Catcher up Gardevoir. Bring up this one. Put damage on okay. There's a funny thing I can do. I can trap this Gardevoir in the active by not KOing Drifloon. Why don't I just KO the Kirlia here? Leave the Drifloon alive for like the last turn. Because Gardevoir can't retreat while all this energy is on Drifloon. There's no way they can attach more dark energies. And I'm pretty sure this deck, yeah, they have one psychic energy. So I guess they could like Psychic Embrace and then retreat, but then like whatever. Oh, the Cramorant just dies, so that's fine with me. What do I do here? Do I just research or do I Surfer? I kind of don't want to get rid of Iron Bundle, so we're just gonna Surfer into Cramorant and smack. That'll put a lot of damage on Gardevoir and set it up for a nice hit later. Almost like I could just Tachyon Bits damage onto Gardevoir and then take it out on the bench with Zacian. But I think I'm sitting in a good spot because, like I said, they can't. All their energy is tied up right here. So they'd have to Psychic Embrace and attach for turn, which then they won't be able to attach to Monkey Dory. And then what? Cramorant just gets knocked out. That's fine. And they can't heal any of the damage off. Gardevoir will have 270. I'll be able to jet energy into Valiant. Hopefully then I can Professor's Research and get a Future Booster to retreat into Zacian and then in the game by taking out Gardevoir and Drifloon. We'll see. Because once I take out those two, it's pretty much over. Sick. I think I just jet energy up Zacian and end it. Yeah, let's just do that. Because there's no point in me like playing around. Just take out both of them. Nice. Well, let's research here first. Get rid of all these guys. I mean, I know I want to save bundle, but also a fresh hand would be pretty cool. All right, let's put there. Just so I can make sure I can like end the game next turn. I mean, the game's over pretty much. Like, I can't really do much after this. They don't have any way to accelerate all the energy. They don't really have any attackers. Boom, boom. Yeah, this deck's cool. You just gotta be a little cognizant about where you're putting the damage and how you're using your resources. Like, even in the beginning there, like, I was one card away from being able to take out both Kirlias, and the game would have just ended. They would have just, you know, conceded like much of the other decks I've gone up against with this deck. They just concede like immediately after you take out their like startup Pokemon. Like, they might have actually just like quit after I trapped the Gardevoir on the active because they realized like, oh no, oh no. Most of these Gardevoir decks now play, I think, yeah, they play 6 Psychic Energies and 3 Dark. And then just Brilliant Blender the Psychic Energies away, which is like not a bad strategy, but like the old Kirlia was just so good with the draw. Yeah, I think they quit. See, this is why just concede the game. Don't, like, rage quit, because, like, then the other person is just sitting here. Like, it might be, like, a connection error. There we go. It might be, like, a connection error, but, like, also just, like, concede the game. Don't rage quit and close the game. I mean, I've done it before, but it's just really annoying. I try not to. Like, okay, that helps out as well. Ooh. Ooh. Are you doing some sort of mirror match thing? This might be a little difficult. I guess it just depends on who just starts getting damage out. Right now, I'm not doing terribly. So I can get Hop's Bag, Hop's Choice Band, and a Zacian, or not a Zacian, well, get the Zacian with the Hop's Choice, or Hop's Bag, and then the Valiant with the Nest Ball. If I even want to play the Valiant, I mean, I can. I guess it's probably, like, useful to just start getting damage around. Because I don't believe that's the build that they're playing. It looks like they're playing just some random. Oh my god. What do I'm going to get rid of a Mist Energy. I don't think they're going to be very useful. Holy moly. Oh man, and I can use Iron Bundle for a pivot or a gust. Wow, broken, dude. I don't really want to put Postwick, because I mean he's gonna put Postwick in play at some point, and I don't have it, so we'll just go with Snorlax. Because another Zacian is pretty easy to set up. Yeah, we'll Jet Energy up one of the Valiants, and we'll put, dang, I wish I had, like, one more switch. Or, like, one more retreat that I could use. Oh, I guess I could. Okay, let's attach the Mist Energy. We'll retreat into this Valiant. Put 20 damage there. Then, oh shoot, dang it, I did that wrong. Anyway, whatever, it's fine. I was gonna Jet Energy, attach Jet Energy and go up, but this works, that's fine. We're gonna, because I can switch into Zacian. We're gonna Hyper Blower up somebody. Really wanted to take out that Tatsugiri though. Guess I'll just have to wait till next turn. Let's grab Mew, right? Oh, I guess I could grab Squawk. Dang, I didn't even think about that. Let's grab, no, I don't want to grab Squawk. I'm already in like a decent space. Like, the only thing I would need Squawk for is to do another 20 damage on Tatsugiri, but like, he's about to die next turn anyway, so I'd rather just have Mew to draw cards. Let's see what I get off this restart. I mean, yeah, it could come in handy. I almost put that on the Valiant. Oh my goodness. That would have been bad. I'd have quit. I'd have quit. Let's go. Yeah, let's go there. That way we can knock him out with the Tachyon bits. Now the question is, what do I do next turn? I Jet Energy up. Valiant. And then just hope I draw into a pivot card? That seems bad. Seems like a bad play, but gotta risk it for the biscuit, I guess. What's he gonna do? They're probably looking for more Pokemon. Let's see what else they're playing. They're probably just playing a straight up like Hops deck with Latias. I mean, Latias is smart because the Zacian's kind of a pain in the ass to get out of the active unless you have a switch. So I should target down that Cram. Cramorant is spooky. He's a spooky little guy. I could also keep the Tatsugiri alive for like a combo later. I might do that and just start putting damage on Cramorant, because Cramorant can't attack unless I have taken prize cards, and I'd rather just like take 4 prize cards, if that makes sense, or just try and knock out the Cram. So we'll see what happens. We'll see which one happens. There's no way to recover Iron Bundle out of the discard, is there? This is just straight up like a list that I found on the City Leagues in Japan, so I'm just playing that. Ugh, putting Postwick in play feels bad, because I'm just giving him more damage to do, but whatever. It's also more damage for me. Let's put damage on Snorlax. That seems fun. Yeah, let's just Tachyon bits up Snorlax. Ooh. Oh, wow. I get Night Stretcher back out. My boy Bundle. Yeah, so I can Prime Catcher up Cramorant now. And then I'll bring up the other Iron Valiant and put more damage on Snorlax. Boom. Put 20 more on Snorlax. Because Snorlax does 80 damage to itself. So, like, knocking that out as it, like... Oh, thank goodness. That was crazy. We're gonna retreat into Zacian and knock out the Cramorant, and we'll just put 30 more damage on the Snorlax, because I'm guessing he's gonna send up the Zacian, which is fine, because he's not one-hit KOing me with it. A Penny, oh wow. Penny is actually pretty crazy. I was gonna use Surfer, but I think Penny's crazy. Probably a better play. And if they don't knock me out right here, then I can boss up Snorlax. Oh, they put down another Cram, dang. I'll just boss up Cram and knock it out and put more damage on Snorlax. Although I'm at 5 prize cards right now, so they can't use Cramorant. I don't know how I take 3 and get down to 2. I guess I could boss up the Latias, because that is 120 damage. But part of me wants to penny up the Zacian and just reload it. Snorlax is getting knocked out if he attacks. Or if they attack with Snorlax, that's getting knocked out. So we're doing okay. What do I do here? Do I just boss up? I kind of want to take the 3 prizes. Ugh, this feels bad though. I almost want to just penny up the Zacian, reload it, bring Mew into the active, and then swing for 1 more and start setting up more damage. I think that's better. And then I could just avoid the whole Cramorant play and then just boss next turn. So we'll send up Mew. We'll rebench Zacian. Reattach the Choice Band. Do I have any way to... Yeah, I can Jet Energy into this Valiant, put some more damage on the board. I don't know where. Probably more, just more on Snorlax. Or more on 120. I don't need to put more on Latias, probably just more on Snorlax. Yeah, Jet Energy up the one that has free retreat. 20 more damage on Snorlax. And then retreat, and then I'll just put 30 more damage on Snorlax. Penny, dude. Crazy card. I'll save bundle for later. Yeah, Insta Strike. Oh, wow. At this point, I can take out... Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't even need to boss. I can take out Zacian and Snorlax, and he can't attack with Cramorant. He can just attack... He'll attack into me with the Zacian, but then I just... I guess, I mean, I have a Nest Ball. I can just set up another Zacian and retreat into it with Mew. Alright, let's see what they got. What are they cooking with? Research. That's not going to help you. That's not going to help you disrupt me. I got my game on the board. Spreading all sorts of damage. The Valiant with the future booster is cool because it's just like another pivot into something else. You don't have to just rely on Mew for free retreat. So that's kind of cool. Who are they going to boss? Or are they what? What are they going to do? Okay, take Mew out. I don't care. I'm just gonna go right back into Zacian and kill you and Snorlax. And then you have no attackers. Well, you have that, but it's not a great attacker. Oh, no, I win next turn anyway. I mean, I win the turn afterwards. I just boss up the Latias. Take that out. Boom. I don't even really need to spread any more damage. Yeah, I don't even need to. I don't need to do anything. Just attack and put 30 on Snorlax, and I'm good. Cramorant can't attack. He's got to have the charge up Zacian, and then I just boss up Latias and attack for 120. Sweet. There's a lot going on in any of the Zacian builds. Like, there's a lot of potential for like crazy plays. The only thing is, like, his HP, like, Zacian's HP is pretty low, so, like, he can just get bodied by certain bigger attacks. Like, so you just gotta try and, if you're going up against Charizard, you just gotta try and take out their little basic Pokemon. Or, like, if you're going against Raging Bolt, just try and take out the Rotom. Or the Hoothoots. Yeah, that's not gonna help you, bud. Go for it. Just boss around it, set up a second Zacian, or a third Zacian. What do I have in here? Yeah, because I pennied it up. I have another one in there. Oh, shoot, I hope I do. I think I do. Yeah, because... Right? Gosh, I hope I do. If not... That's going to be bad. I think there's a Night Stretcher in this deck. That wouldn't make any sense. Oh, there is. I just already used it. To get this stupid little guy out. Oh my god. Ugh. Who are you prime catchering? I was about to say. I don't know who you're gonna prime catcher. He's just trying to reset for the next turn. Yeah, it is in there. All right, cool. We're good. I mean, I had Hop's bag too, but... Boss. Treat. Insta Strike. We'll take out Tatsugiri too, just for good measure. Just to get that extra prize card. Sweet. I guess mirror match. Kind of, they're like, it's weird with the Hops decks. Like, they're like completely different decks. It's like, yeah, you're using the Zacian, but like it's a completely different like strategy depending on like who you're pairing it with. So it's pretty wild. Like, I don't know. That was good though. Just kind of shows you that you can just spread all the damage and then just set up for big turns, especially if you're like in that mirror. Like I said, I was trying to avoid the Cramorant attack, so that was cool. All right. Into the next. All right, got Mew in the active. Ooh, this should be interesting. We got some Ins Pokemon against some non-Ins Pokemon. Man, I hope I can draw into some cool. Mist Energy will come in handy here, though, because they won't be able to attack me with Darmanitan, or Darumaka and Darmanitan's attack. So that's cool. Make sure I can get those in play. I'm gonna laugh if I take out the Darumaka and it's like he has no other like attacks to copy. I know you have the Evo. There we go. I know you have the Evo. What? Didn't you have the Evo? Oh. Why didn't you use it? Silly, silly, silly. Go. Hops bag. Heater booster. There and there. There. Mist Energy on the Snorlax. They'll probably just end up sending up the other Darumaka if I were to bundle, so we'll just go ahead and do Insta Strike. Put damage on one of them. Yeah, nice switch. Would really like a Valiant there, or some way to find it, just so I could have taken out at least one of the Zoruas. I haven't played against In's deck, or the In's Pokemon, so we'll see. I got good draw support, like, and you just discard energy and get it back with the In's PP up, so I feel like there's some good synergy all around. Yeah, I wonder why they didn't Evo there. They just must not have had energy. The Journey Together Battle of the Centuries. Zacian vs. In's Zoroark. Hop Zacian vs. In's Zoroark. Yeah, unfortunately for the Hops deck, it just doesn't hit big numbers. I mean, like, you can hit big numbers, I guess, with, like, Snorlax and, like, maybe Cramorant, but, yeah, unfortunately not really much else. Oh, did they try... Did they try and attack me there? That's funny. Gosh, this feels really bad, but... What? That's crazy. That's wild. Let's put some more damage on Zoroark. Yeah, I wonder why his attack didn't do more damage. Which attack did he copy? He just chose the flare attack. Interesting. I wonder why he didn't use flame body cannon. . Okay, not really sure what that was about. Woof. Yeah, getting rid of my, getting rid of those two. Those two future boosters felt real bad. Oh, I know why they didn't use that attack, because they have to discard their energies if they use it. Yeah, it makes sense. They didn't have any way to get more energy in play. Get him in the position to get knocked out. There, he can get knocked out. Zoroark can get knocked out. This deck probably doesn't run fire energy, so. I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon, but feeling confident. Feeling confident into this Inns deck. All I need to do, I think, next turn is just Surfer up one of the Iron Valiants, then switch out back into... I mean, I don't really need to do that. Okay. What does Joltik do again? I mean, that's a good attack. I mean, I was gonna switch him out anyway. Ah. No, I kind of want to take out... I kind of need to take out the Zoroark. The game's pretty much over after that. Let's grab a Night Stretcher. Oops, I probably could have grabbed a tool, but whatever. Grab a Night Stretcher, we'll grab out Bundle. We'll retreat into Valiant. We'll Hyper Blower. And then Prime Catcher. Back up. Boom. I think we're hitting for 120. Should be. Yep. And we'll put 30 damage on poor little Joltik. That Joltik attack is kind of sick, though. Discard a tool and paralyze. I just had kind of outs to retreating and all that stuff, so. Boop, boop, boop. Nice. I guess I just boss up Daramaka if he doesn't have the other Darmanitan, which he might not. I think the other one's in the discard. Nope, never mind. He's flipping the script for something. Well, if he puts out another Zorua, I mean, that's the only way he can really attack. He can slowly attach energy. Oh, no, I just boss up Petrant. Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. Dang, they didn't take a single prize card. It's weird I haven't drawn into too many of my energies. I play a decent amount. Maybe if I try and whittle down my board here. I mean, the Inns deck seems cool. I just don't know if they really got off to a great start. That sucks that they couldn't, like, TM Evo that first turn, but... Oh, no! I want to meet into an energy. That would be sick. Well, Well, I have Mew, so I can draw at least something if Zacian gets knocked out here. Well, if I can draw into an energy, then it's over. They may concede. Oh, right. Mist Energy doesn't protect me from that. Mist Energy is only effects of attacks, not actual damage of attacks. Almost there. Ooh, should I just get Fez? Yeah, let's get Fez out. Restart. Flimp. Oh my goodness. What do I do here? I can get rid of a lot of this stuff, but do I bench Cramorant or do I go for another? Well, regardless, I need either an energy or a choice band. So let's just bench Cramorant, and we'll go Techno Radar, discard that. We don't need to pull any Pokemon out. I wouldn't have been able to get Zacian anyway because I don't have one. Alright, Surfer. Woof. Well, I thought the game was over. Holy moly. Oh no, I bet my is that my last prize card is the other Zacian? That's funny. Yep, it is. Well, hopefully I can draw into some cool stuff. I got boss's orders. I'd really like to get choice band, and then I can just send up Cramorant and oh my god, who are they taking out? That's a bummer. Oh, they're gonna take out Snorlax too. Shoot. Oh my god, another Iono? Crazy. That works. Oh man, Cramorant is no longer effective. Holy crap. I don't have any attackers. That's not Fez. Oh, there's one. Jet energy up. Valiant. Tankion bits. I need one more Tachyon bits. Dang, man. I think I lose here because I probably have a way to gust something up, I would imagine. If not, I win next turn by using Switch and then Surfer. Or they probably have... Let's just end the turn and see what happens. They probably have a boss, which is fine. Well, I don't even think boss wins them the game, necessarily. If they Iono me, that's gonna suck. Unless they happen to Iono me into the choice band. But as of right now, I just switch the Valiant into the active and then Surfer the other one and take out Petulant. Feels bad. Well, if they don't Iono me, I have the game. If they do, I don't. But they got pretty close, man. Yeah, well, Iono, sick. Oh my god. Please draw into something I can use. Yes, that's sick, because I can win now. 30 damage to the Pecharunt. I mean, that's like I'm crazy. I Ionoed into the one card that I could use to win. I mean, Professor's Research also might have helped, but yeah. Or Surfer. Surfer would have been cool. Because then I just switch the Valiant to the active and hope I draw a way to retreat it. Yeah, because I can only do 90 to any of my Pokemon. So I think I'm safe. But they also don't know that I have the choice band in my hand, so. Yeah, I'm surprised that they never put down the Reshiram. The Reshiram is where it's at, as far as like attacks go for this deck. Like minimum, you're doing 170. Yeah, I think they're probably just hoping I don't have the card I need. Too bad. 30 onto Pecharunt, that is game. Sick, dude. I think the Ends deck is cool. I just don't think that they played that one as well as they could have. That comeback was kind of crazy though. I thought I had it. It was 6-1, and yeah, all those Ionos, man, wild. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I think I might mess around with a little bit more. I mean, I'm going to do more content on Journey Together and the new cards and the new decks. And Zoroark looks pretty fun, and there's just a bunch of other, you know, possibilities to unlock with, especially this Zacian build, or like any Zacian build. There's a bunch out there, so I probably will do a lot more on that and just different Journey Together decks in general. So if there's any that you want to see or want to, you know, are curious about, want to see a video on, let me know in the comments. And yeah, just thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next one.